Welcome to this first video of five tips about how to capture the decisive moment in street photography. And today we shall talk about the first one, the first of five. Look behind the appearances, which is about the search for the essential. When we are looking in the street, walking in the street, and look to capture something, I would say, meaningful, usually we are limited by what our eyes, physical eyes, can see. But what is really meaningful in general, often, is behind the visible, behind the appearances. You know, there is somebody like Saint-Exupéry, Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, a French plane pilot and writer, who wrote the Little Prince, famous book. And he said that the essential is invisible to the eyes. Now, look at this photo. This is an image, a photo that I took in the city of Safed, in the north of Israel. So we can see a path, and we can see that there is two people walking on this path, and apparently, from the first glance, they are going in two different directions. You know, the woman on the left and the guy on the right. But no, if you look well, you see that we are talking there about one and same and unique path. They are just two people at different place in the same path, different moment of the walk. One is walking just behind the other one. But it seems from the first glance that we are talking about separation, when in reality we are talking about unity. So the meaning, the essential, is behind, the visible, behind the appearance. Now, look to this other photo. This one, I took it in India, in Bangalore. I called it To Have or Not to Have. So there is a long story about this photo, but we don't have time now. In the course, I will speak more about the whole story, how did this photo came to exist. And you have an harmony. It's not about, the subject. It's about the harmony. You have a balance. You have an equilibrium. And you have to perceive the harmony. But the harmony is not in the visible. In the visible, we see two guys selling flowers. One has a lot of flowers. The other one has nothing. We don't know. There is a lot of story. We don't know if he has nothing because he has nothing to sell, or he already sold everything. And in the wall, at the end, you have different things. The one who has flowers has only invoices on the wall. But the one who has no flowers, no material, has all the icons, the image of the gods, the Indian gods on the wall. So it's like in one side, plenty material and nothing material, but in the other side, plenty spiritual and nothing spiritual. So this is the meaning. And the meaning is not what we see at the first glance. It's something which is behind the appearance. Okay, so to perceive the harmony, to perceive the real meaningful, we have to go behind the limitation of our always limited physical eyes. So that was the first one, the first tip. Now we shall end with this first tip, and next time we shall talk about the second one. Have a nice day.